Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the second video of mass transfer operation for MSBT Diploma Chemical Engineering Studies. Our subject is mass transfer operation, and the code for the subject is 22609. Myself, Dr. Satish Rikame. I am a lecturer in Kekewak Polytechnic, Nasik. Now, in this second video, we'll see the topic liquid-liquid extraction, and the objective for our topic is to state the applications of different extraction equipments available in the literature and in the studies. So the content for our today's lecture is the extraction equipments, then types of extraction equipments, single stage contactors and the continuous extractors. This is the concept map. Extraction equipments are there, stage-wise contactors are there, and differential or continuous extractors are there. In stage-wise contactor, the first one is the mixer settler, second one is the plate column, third one is the pulsed sieve plate column. And for differential extractors, the pack column is there, spray column is there, and rotating disc contactor is also there. So the learning objective for our topic is that we can identify the different applications of liquid-liquid extraction equipments. In that, we'll see, explain the construction and working of mixer and settler. We'll get the answer of these different questions, like explain the construction and working of spray column, explain the construction and working of rotating disc contactor, and the list of different extraction equipments. Now the difference between the stage type and the continuous contactors. In stage type contactors, the two phases are allowed to mix together in order to reach the equilibrium. Then the phases are separated before they are passed counter current to each other to the next stages. The advantages of stage type contactors are simplicity in design, no axial mixing, high stage efficiency, and for differential extractor, the two phases are always in continuous contact, and these are compact for a given capacity and require a small floor space. In a plate column, pack column, the phase interdispersion and counter current flow is achieved by the force of gravity. So this is the diagram for mixer and settler. Left side, the principle of mixer settler column, and the right side is nothing but the actual or the real example of mixer settler. Now for the mixer settler, we'll just look out in details about the mixer settler column. Mixer settlers are one of the oldest type of extraction equipment. Mixer settlers come in all kind of shapes and sizes, but as the name indicates, their defining features is that they are a combination of mixers and settlers. In mixing section, this is the upper part of your equipment, which has at least two inlet pipes, one pipe for the feed and the other pipe for the solvent. This section is a chamber in which two fluids get into contact and an agitator is installed in order to mix the liquid thoroughly. Baffles are also installed so that the mixing is efficient and vortex is eliminated. Now for the settling section, it is the part of the section where the mixed liquids enter in order to separate into two different phases based on the density difference, and there are weirs in order to separate both the phases. In between, there is one circulation pipe. Some part of the separated phases may be taken and fed back to the mixing section in order to maintain the ratio of feed and the solvent. If we think about the working of the mixer settler equipment, the feed liquid mixture is usually called as the aqueous, and the other liquid in which is introduced to separate the components is called as the solvent. Solvent basically organic in nature. The aqueous and the solvent should be immiscible with each other to a great extent, such that only the components of interest must get redistributed among both the phases. Aqueous solution and the organic are fed into the mixing section where they are thoroughly mixed. The mass transfer of the component of interest like solute from the aqueous phase to the organic phase occurs in this section. The mixture of the aqueous phase and the organic phase is called as the emulsion. This emulsion enters into the settling section, and if the density difference between both the phases is persist, aqueous and organic is large enough, then the separation of the phases happen just by the gravity, and if it also takes very less time. But if the density and the surface tension difference for the both the phases are not large enough, then the emulsion will take a lot of time to separate. In that case, size for the settler section is also increases, and extraction process infeasible for the industrial use in continuous operation. This is the second column, spray column. With the spray column, again, I have placed packed column and the tray column for differentiation. Spray column, it is one of the oldest type of column. Don't have any kind of moving accessories inside the column. But if we think about the packed column and the tray column, in packed column, specific packings are provided, and for tray column, specific trays are provided. Column extractors typically have the two phases flowing in countercurrent fashion. For the unagitated units shown above, the light phase being distributed, that is, the light liquid enters at the bottom of the column and evolve as small droplets at the nozzle distributor. The droplets of the light liquid rises through the mass of heavier liquid, which flows downward as a continuous stream. The droplets are collected at the top and form the stream of light liquid leaving the top of the column. The heavy liquid, on the other hand, leaves the bottom of the column. The choice may be reverse, whereby the heavy stream is introduced into the light phase at the top of the column and falls as dispersed droplet through a continuous stream of light liquid. This setup merely consists of an empty shell with provisions at the end for introducing and removing the liquids. Its construction is the simplest but suffers from low efficiency due to poor phase contact and excessive back mixing in continuous phase. Because of their simple construction, spray columns are still used in industry for simple operations such as washing and neutralization. Now, the third most versatile equipment is nothing but the rotating disc contactor. In the rotating disc contactor, again it operated in countercurrent fashion, heavy liquid or heavy phase in top way and light phase in through the bottom way. Again, light phase came out from the top and heavy phase came out from the bottom. This has the variable speed drive motor located at the central shaft. Central shaft has many blades, so that many blades of the disc, so that the equipment is called as the rotating disc contactor. This is the column which are used for liquid extraction process, and they are widely used in chemical industry. Usually used to remove the impurities from liquid mixture. The extractor was developed in 1950s by the Shell company, Netherlands. RDC is a type of equipment which operates on a principle of excitation. Rotating disc contactor are long cylindrical column which are mounted by a shaft at the center of the column. The shaft are attached to a motors in order to rotate it, and variable speed drives are used in order to vary the speed of the rotation of the shaft. The entire column is divided into several equally spaced compartments by using the several stator rings. Stators are the stationary parts of the rotating equipments in fluid devices. They are used to direct and redirect the direction of the flowing fluid smoothly. The rotating disc is placed at the center of each compartment, and each compartment has one rotary disc associated with it. The discs are mounted on the shaft. The inlet for the heavy liquid is placed on the upper section of the column, and the outlet for the heavy liquid is placed at the bottom of the column. The inlet for the light liquid is placed on the lower section of the column, and the outlet for the light liquid is placed on the top of the column. Now, let us see the working of the RDC. The heavy liquid input in the column from the upper section of the column. The light liquid input in column from the lower portion of the column. Due to the difference in density, the heavy liquid falls from the upper section of the column to the lower section of the column due to effect of gravity. And in the process, it displaces an equal volume of the light liquid. In this way, they are contacted. The effect of hesitation inside the column due to rotation of the shaft increases the rate of mass transport of the component or the components of interest from one phase to another. Hesitation makes it easier for one liquid to get dispersed into the other liquid in the form of fine droplets. The rotary discs which are mounted on the shaft breaks the droplet by shear force, thus helping in the process by making droplets even finer. The finer the droplet, better the rate of mass transport of the components of interest between the phases. Now look at the applications of extraction, liquid extraction for biotechnology, extraction of valuable products from fermentation broth, then removal of high boiling organics from wastewater such as phenol, aniline and nitrated aromatics, recovery of tightly hydrogen bonded organics from water such as formaldehyde, formic acid and acetic acid, purification of heat sensitive material such as pharmaceuticals, flavors, fragrances and food products, recovery of products from reactions such as caprolactam, adiponitride, acrylic acid and agricultural chemicals, neutralization or the washing of acids or bases from organic streams such as acrylates, nitrated organics and chlorobenzene compounds. There are several contamination in wastewater playing important role, and these different wastewater component can also be removed by using the extraction. Thank you. This is the small lecture for the different types of extraction equipments. In this way, we have covered mixer settler, we have covered the rotating disc contactor and spray column. There are so many types of different liquid extraction equipments are also available, but as far as your syllabus concerned, only 3 is the major one. Thank you.